We have been talking all about this freeze warning that is currently in effect, and you can feel it just by walking outside. Let's take a look at our current temperatures. Looking at Palm Springs this morning, we've seen temperatures mostly staying in the mid to upper 30s, clear skies, and hopefully warming up from here. Now, thermal, a little bit of a different story. Those temperatures have been down below freezing in the 20s for a good chunk of the overnight hours and into early this morning. Again, fingers crossed we warm up here shortly. Let's talk a little bit about our winds and the contribution that they play in terms of this overall cool down. They're saying pretty light, generally speaking, and when you have light winds, that allows a lot of air to sink down to the bottom of the valley floor and increase the likelihood for any frost accumulation. Another factor to consider with this is we've generally been working with an offshore flow. Santa Ana winds we typically associate with warmer temperatures, but we have to also remember that that air is super dry, and dry air tends to cool off much quicker than moist air. Hence, why we are currently looking at temperatures down in the 20s and 30s across the valley floor. A couple people are bearing it though. They're walking around on El Paseo. Man, I would need another layer or two to be able to handle that. But what I do want you to take note of is not only the beautiful sunrise in progress, also the very clear skies. When we don't have any cloud cover to trap any warmth at the surface, that's when we also start to see temperatures take a plummet. You can see all that dry air taking over much of Southern California. When we look at our water vapor imagery, we're going to stay pretty dry for the long term. And what I mean by that is when we look at the Climate Prediction Center's 6 to 10 day outlook, we tend to trend below normal in overall chances for precipitation. So we're really not looking at any more rain, even in spite of the last few winter storm system we've seen roll on through California. We're not really seeing many chances as we head into the next few days. So your Comfort Air 7-day forecast, staying dry, getting a little bit warmer by the middle of the week, and then getting a few more clouds in by the weekend. We've got more news headlines after the break. You're watching News Channel 3, the Desert's news leader.